Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Ronnie Show. Thanks for starting out your Saturday night with us. Hopefully, maybe you're at the bar or at a restaurant and you're watching us. If you are, thank you very much. We have a lot to get to. So, let's get going. Let's start talking. Here we go. Yes. As you can tell, I'm already sitting at the desk. So, we're going to start off our subject, or our talking point today with, TV ratings, because, I got a question about this. Ronnie, why are TV ratings so low? Number one answer, streaming services. Okay, there's no doubt about it that streaming services are the reason why TV ratings are as low as they are. I mean, back in the early 2000s when other cable networks were introduced, yeah, those were the reasons why. But now with streaming services, TV ratings have plummeted. I mean, literally plummeted. I mean, I don't know what to say, to be honest with you. I mean, the most popular show that's non-football related gets less than 10 million viewers per episode. After, viewing, 24 hours later, or however they do it, or however they calculate that, live plus same day type thing. Why can't all TV shows get, or why are all the TV shows doing poorly in ratings like that? I mean, if you get, 5 or if you get 3 or 4 million viewers now per episode, your show's a hit. Like, why? Why is that? Obviously streaming services, but all of a sudden, once you watch regular TV, right? And then all of a sudden you watch these streaming shows, the first time shows that are on these streaming services, and then all of a sudden they're your favorite TV show. Like, why? Like, you can't just, have one TV show one moment and then have another one the next, 5 minutes later. That's just not possible, in my opinion. That is just not possible, in my opinion. Like I've said. I mean, I personally, well, no, I should take that back. I do watch Tubi, which is Fox's version of the streaming site, but there's A&E, Lifetime type stuff on there too as well. And then, I watch, Peacock, some things on Peacock, but it's mainly reruns of shows on NBC that I like, where I watch, mainly The Voice, or That's My Jam, or, more of those reality game show type shows that's mainly what I watch on Peacock, and same for Tubi too as well. Now, how can we get TV ratings back up to what they used to be, where every night, there'd be, maybe 50 to 60 million people watching regular television. Why can't we get those ratings back up? And, to be honest with you, I think it's very complicated, because, in my opinion, if Stranger Things didn't air on Netflix, or any of the streaming sites in general, it would not be as popular as it is now. In fact, if it aired on a ABC or Fox, or if it aired on any of the networks now, it would not be a hit. It would honest to God, it would not be a hit. To be honest. That's how bad TV ratings are. Stranger Things would be another one of those whatever shows, that get no ratings. I mean, seriously, you might think I'm joking, but, hey, if it didn't air on a streaming site, then it must not be a popular television show, right? There's your answer. Caso cerrado, right? So, yeah. So what could be done, to combat failing TV ratings? Well, the obvious one would be, to get rid of streaming sites, but that would just piss off a lot of people. But, let's see, what else? I don't know what really could be done to save TV ratings, or gain any, back to, where people, over 8 to 15 million people watched an episode of whatever was on, and, why can't it be like that anymore? Why can't it be like that? And, honestly, if you did take some shows from streaming sites and put them on Like, now, if you put Stranger Things on, like, CW or Fox, you'd sure to get a ratings hit, obviously. But, that would not, but that would not, please the streaming sites that air those shows. But, hey. I mean, sports on television now get pretty much the highest ratings of any TV show. That's not like, an FBI or CS or NCIS type of show, or, mainly football. That's what gets, like, top of the crop ratings anymore, is football, which is unfortunate that, other TV shows and sports can't get as high of ratings, but, with how popular the league is, we really just can't help that. I mean, Super Bowl gets over 100 million viewers every year. Now, in my opinion, and I actually talked about this like last episode or 2 episodes ago, like, what's so big about the Super Bowl that, it has to get over 100 million viewers, but yet the championship games for all other sports can't get, 40, 50 million viewers. Like, why can't it do that anymore? But, I mean, there are a couple of reasons why. Obviously, the halftime show and the commercials, but, like, still, like, why? Why does it get as high as ratings as it does? Like, I mean, I know it's football, but, like, and then even, like, the championship games, like, they get 50 to 60 million viewers. I mean, there's no commercials and there's no halftime show, so, like, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I just don't get it. I really don't get it, to be honest. So, I mean, eventually, now that we know that TV ratings are starting to fall soon, they're going to be cable networks. They're going to be getting cable network ratings, 500 to 800 million viewers, or 800,000 viewers. And then soon they're going to die a slow death, which is sad to think about, but, what's going to happen when streaming services become unpopular? Like, what's going to happen then? We're not going to have any NBC, CBS, ABC, Fox, none of the networks. So we're just going to be forced to watch stuff on the internet now. That's going to be my main problem. With all these people all into these streaming services, what happens if they all disappear? And all the main networks, all the cable networks, they're all gone. What's going to happen then? So, yeah, I mean, we don't own any, well, like I said, I watch stuff on Peacock and Tubi and, stuff like that. But, I mean, that's just about it. We watch, whatever's on the regular television, which is okay with me. It's okay for me, honestly, just as long as one person is watching the show, just as long as the show knows that, there's at least one person watching and it's me, that's all right with me. That's really okay with me. And at least now these networks, if they happen to go defunct, they have backup options ready. So NBC, they got Peacock. ABC, they got Hulu, but there's like a lot of stuff on Hulu, but I've only really seen ABC shows be promoted on Hulu. I haven't really seen, stuff on like Fox or CBS. Well, CBS has Paramount Plus, and then Fox has Tubi, so but, I think that Turner Networks, they're going to have their own streaming. In fact, they might already do. I don't know. Turner Classic Movies and then TNT and TBS, that they're going to all form together to create one giant cable or streaming site. But, things like, let's see, what else? Bounce, that's like a popular TV. Well, it's not really that popular. They air, it's like an affiliated network. It's like CW. Now they show syndicated programming and stuff like that, But my biggest concern is what's going to happen when people can't get their local news when these popular networks are not on. Like, how are people going to get their news? Now, obviously, if you put the new, obviously, if like Netflix created their own news broadcasting company, I mean, that would be interesting. That would be interesting if Netflix actually would do that, or if Netflix actually did that, got their own news company. What if Paramount Plus got their, well, they air CBS, or that was kind of a bad example. What about, let's see, what's another popular one? Disney Plus. What if they got their own news broadcast or network? I mean, I'm sure they probably air ABC stuff, ABC News stuff on there. That or Hulu, either one. But let's see, what else? Yeah, so why are TV ratings as low as they are now? To be honest, it's just, streaming sites. That's the number one answer. Okay? Done. Caso Cerrado. Case closed. But, what's so... Like, I know there are a lot of popular shows. Like Stranger Things, I've heard a lot of good stuff about that. And I've seen, actually, a couple episodes, when I'm with people and stuff like that. That's about the only time I've ever watched Stranger Things, to be completely honest with you. But, like... What I would like to know is, what if the streaming services worked like actual broadcast networks? What if they aired a program at 8 p.m. Eastern, and then 9 p.m. Eastern, and then 10 p.m. Eastern? What if it ran like that? Because I would like to see, actually, what would happen if it ran like that. Because I would like to see the ratings for streaming sites compared to the broadcast networks, if they run like that. That'd be interesting to see, Say, for example, Stranger Things airs, Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, up against stuff like The Masked Singer and whatever comedy, or Chicago Med, or whatever they air on NBC at that time, or whatever comedies ABC's got going, or whatever reality TV Survivor stuff that CBS airs. I'd like to see that actually compared, the broadcast networks to streaming sites. I honestly would want to see that. If streaming sites worked like broadcast networks, I want to see ratings for both, and then we can kind of compare and see, does it really make a difference? Which one's popular and which one's, or, you know what I mean? Yeah. That'd be interesting to see. I 100% like to see that, have streaming sites work like broadcast networks, where, if one program, say, for example, a 30-minute show on Netflix airs at, 4 p.m., for example, right in the afternoon. I want to see ratings for that. Even though most of it is syndication programming, In fact, the 4 p.m. time slot, Eastern time, that's back to their affiliates. So Netflix would probably get beat on that, depending on what syndicated show is on. I mean, here. Since I'm talking about 4 p.m. Eastern, I'll talk about 3 p.m. Eastern time. Like, what airs at 3 p.m. Eastern here in Sioux City. So on our NBC station, the Drew Barrymore show airs at 3 p.m. And then on our ABC station, the Kelly Clarkson show airs. And then on CBS, You Bet Your Life airs. And then on the CW, Divorce Court airs. And then on our Fox station at 3 p.m., Hot Bench airs. So we got, 2 talk shows, a game show, and 2 court shows. Hot Bench is probably, the most popular court, well, probably not. I would like to see, I'd like to see that happen, have streaming networks be set up like broadcast networks, because it'd be interesting to compare ratings and see, who's the real boss, you know what I mean, and then have the ratings on streaming sites, have them calculated the way Nielsen does on regular television. I'd like to see that. I'd like to compare and contrast. I like to, see what would happen if that actually were to happen. Because I think it'd be interesting. Because then we could really tell, whether streaming sites are more popular than actual broadcast networks. That'd be interesting. I'd like to see that happen. Where broadcast networks are going up against streaming sites, you know. I think it'd be interesting to see. Alright, we've blabbered on for long enough. It's now time to play a new segment. It's called High Low. So what's going to happen is that I'm going to, you know, basically show a card and you have to guess whether it's higher or lower or not. 3 strikes and we're out, okay? Wait, I got to remove all the jokers. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I got these all in order. Crap. Okay. Whoops. That was my bad. Okay, apparently I must have... We gotta mix these all up because I had them all in. I don't know why I did that, but... Cut the cards. Alright, here we go. First card, we have a 10. Let's go lower than a 10. Lower than a 10. Yes, it's a 5. All right. We're going to play 5 cards here. Actually, no. However many we can get before the end of the table. Okay, 6. So higher than a 5. Oh, no, that's a 2. So that's 1 incorrect. Let's go higher. Oh, it's a pair. So that's 2 incorrect guesses. Well, let's go higher than a 2 then. Yes, it's an ace. Lower than an ace for the win. Yeah, there we go. Well, we just won a game of high-low, pretty much. I know that was a bit of a boring / quick game, but, you know, whatever. When we come back, we're going to play Bullseye after this, our new game, where we can win thousands of dollars in prizes for you guys at home. So stay tuned. Don't go away. Woo! Welcome back, everybody. It is now time for the viewer prize package, which we will play for at home. Now, you guys are probably wondering, Ronnie, why are you inside instead of outside? Well, it's actually raining right now, so we just decided to stay in here and, you know, keep dry. And usually the audience and all of us would go outside, but it's currently raining. So, here we go. None of the rules have changed. No, there's no special rules. Same rules. Like always, so what's gonna happen is that, you know, we shoot our Nerf guns, you know, if we get them, if we get it in any of the circle here, any of the 8 prizes, I got a little bit of a streamer here, if we got in any of these 8 prizes, then of course we win them. Now the bullseye, what happens with that is, if we get it, in the bullseye, we get a jackpot, which starts off at 5,000, it goes up. Ooh, excuse me, I'm out of breath a little bit. It goes up 5,000 each time it is not won. Now, we have not won it yet so far since it started, so it's now at 15,000 bucks. So, here we go. We've got a whole lot in cash and prizes to be won, 9 bullets, so here we go. Oh, that's a bullseye! There's the jackpot. Right on the money. So there we go. That's the $15,000 jackpot. Next bullet. Prize number 8, and that's the car. The Audi A3. Man, 2 bullets, and boy, oh boy. We've already got the 2 biggest prizes off the board now. Whoa, that went way underneath the board there, as you can see. Alright, next one. Oh, it's on the number, so unfortunately that will not count. Next one. Oh, unlucky there. 4 more bullets left. Oh, my goodness. Well, getting very unlucky here, obviously. Oh, why do I keep hitting it there? Alright. Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay. Well, this is the final one. Well, I guess we should be considered lucky that we got the two most expensive prizes up on that board. That is a total of all those prizes, $50,900 in car and cash. So now the next part of this game is going to look a bit differently, as you can tell. Just keep it there on the floor. So, as you can see, we have a bullseye here in the middle. We have 50, 40, and 30. And then we have point values all the way around from 1 to 25. Blue spots represent double. Red spots represent blue spots represent triple. Red spots represent double. There we go. Okay. That's what I was trying to say there. Okay. Well, okay. So now it's dollars for points. We get $1 for every point we get here. So let's do this. 30 points. There we go. Just like that. 25 points. 40 points. We're getting close to 100 here, everybody. Oh, by the way, we get 10 bullets, so to win as much as we possibly can. Oh, what are we going to call that? Let's see here. I say that's more on the 7. So that's 7 points. Ooh, 16 points. I didn't mean to aim it down there, but that's okay. 6. 40. 25 points. Next one. Ooh, 15. So that gets us over the 200 mark. Final one. 40! Oh, wait, hold on. Let's check that just to be sure. Yeah, 40 points. 40 points, everyone. Okay, so we end with 244. We'll times that by 10. That's 2,440 added on to the bank, giving us $2,684. Yes. All right. Final game now. So, here's how this final game will work. We have to try, if we want to, we can risk all of the cash and prizes we have won so far. The $50,900 from the first round, plus this round. The $2,684. $53,584. We can risk it all. 101 points on 6 bullets. Now, if we can do it just by getting it here in the target, we will double the entire lot, which would be $107,168. If not, then we will just double the $2,684. Like that. So, I think we're going to go for it, everybody. Let's do this. It's worked pretty much every single time we've played, so I'm sure it will work here. Oh, 6. Well, unfortunately, we won't double the lot, but we can still get 101 and still double the cash. Ooh, 25. Final bullet. Oh. Let's see, that's more on the 12. So, we are halfway there. Actually, no, not quite. We need 58 points. We need a big one here, everybody. Oh, 16. Now I need 42. 30, okay. If we can get 12 or more, then we win. We double the cash. If not, then we lose all of the prizes. right, so we will double the cash to $5,368, added on to everything we've won here tonight. $56,268. There we go. How you can win that is by calling the number on your screen now. Phone lines will close Monday night at 6 p.m. and the prizes will be delivered at 3 p.m. local time, whether you're in Los Angeles, New York, England, or China. 3 p.m. or in Australia too. We'll see y'all next time. Good night.